We're gonna try this year.
Sobrang masayahin, tapos close kaming lahat, kumbaga walang napag-iiwanan, ganun. Parang solid yung freedom sa mga gusto namin gawin ng mga bagay. Nag-i-stand out yung team namin ngayon dahil sa meta na parang mas gumagana yung mga team na sobrang aggressive, ganun, yung mga mabilis mangsakal ng mga jungler ang kalaban, ganun. Eh yung team ko ganun maglaro, lalo na sila Brusco tsaka sila Kate. Kaya, yes.
Berthel that deals a lot of burst damage, especially in the super late game, but Kelra's up on top of the gold charts right now. And Onic PH, they're famous ramping up their aggression where the Dragon pushes Kirk back into the fray, into the middle of the skirmish. Luffy tries to go for that back line, but will not amount up to anything. The target prioritization from Onic PH starting to show, starting to fruition. Getting pulled back. Where are you going? Kelra putting in the work. But it's always the Brave Smite getting pulled in. On the bottom side though, Kelra pulls back. Nomad is getting a 1v2 right here. It's an outplay from Kelra. Still surviving. He's going in, but not for long as Luffy takes him down finally. But Kirk goes a little bit too deep in with the war cry, coming to get a lot of damage done, but not enough. See you soon, punishing the aggression coming in from Onic PH. Yeah. It doesn't look like Ryzen has a lot of the presence in this game, but Brentisi narrowly misses that death sentence right there, but they're running in the death ball that we're talking about. Luffy changes into the beast, but they're blocking out the exit path. There's no support for Brentisi. Luffy falls down as well.
Convoy is just too strong. And see you soon have to respect it. There's just nothing they can really do. Ooh, Kelra was thinking about it. It's like,
I'm watching, yeah.
He wanted a flicker for it, but it's nah, we don't need to do anything right now. At this point, we have so much of a lead. We just need to make sure that these waves are going to get cut, and that way we can start taking the free econ from the T2s on both side lanes.
Actually, small decision-making prowess right here by Onic PH. They took down that turtle without waiting for that Lord because they want to take that Lord along with a skilled-up Super Prince. They weren't buying enough time for him to come online. Oh, Luffy goes back in. The committal coming in. Not enough damage to take anyone down. Luffy, that's a death sentence for him. Brusco trying to block up all exits. The Amabenda pulls in Akira, blocking him away from the rest of damage dealers of Onic PH. King Kong going Hong.
Oh my goodness, a triple kill for King Kong here. Again, can't really, they lose an inhibitor prior to the Lord actually spawning into this game. See you soon, making too many mistakes. They're having too much fun. Kirk nearly getting thrown underneath.
But they want to end it right here and right now. It's 9-minute mark.
Happen. The use of the retribution.
Oh, they're all coming in.
This orange.
There's 4 members coming in. Luke comes in. He jumps in with the AOG, but it's not enough. He's getting targeted right now. Onic Philippines, they're trying to get what they can and get out, but the rest of Megatron Alpha, they're standing in the way. They're building a wall. They're pushing them away, keeping Super Ken's buff safe. They touch and they go.
Look at that! The
oh, there's a fist crack onto Super Prince. And a little bit more. The Super Ken takes him out the ball game and barely escapes death with the cables.
I bet you he's at 1 or 2, not to mention EXP, sitting at level 13 against Super Ken.
Skirmish up top side. Super Ken gets a half health. Diversion play goes up top. They want to surprise them from that back line. AOG goes on to cut off any escape routes, and Kirk soaking up so much damage, even with the glorious pathway. And Kirk taking everything. That's when he goes wide. No Kelra coming into the battle, and Onic Philippines, no one spawning. A lot of damage coming through. Busco gets a little bit too deep in the bond, showing that damage coming through. Super Friends, no way to run, no way to hide, but a knockup will keep him safe. As King Kong coming in, trying to chase down anyone, but on the bottom side, Kelra just takes down that tier 3 on that bot side.
Ain't nobody watching the gold standard for the past 30 seconds. Churros, you were calling the action up top.
Can't see him.
No one saw him. No one paid attention. And look at this, King Kong walking away.
There's no way that Super Ken is able to take down Kelra now. He's starting to be that monster gold standard, showing us what's what. Lord marching down, Onic PH, shifting into high gear. They want to take down at least all the 3. Oh, wait, back out the line with the dash out just in the nick of time to save himself.
All right, glorious pathway set in by Kirk. Mid lane's gonna crash. Top lane, the only one standing. Onic PH, they smell blood.
They smell blood, but AOG knocks down Kirk, but it's the wrong one there. Super Prince with a strong windstorm to take Luke out of the ball game.
All right, 4-man defense. Luckily, Bennyqt Alpha still has Moreno. Good use of the yin-yang stacks. Can push back Onic PH, holding on. Light could catch a softie. Eman hasn't died, so I guess that is one light. No pun intended. One hope that Bennyqt Alpha can still defend.
Yeah. Onic Philippines, they're coming in. Kirk taking a lot more damage. Goes pathway, keeps himself safe for just a little bit, but it looks like a barren wasteland as Onic Philippines pilgering in to Bennyqt Alpha's base.
A pickoff, a shutdown, and maybe, oh, what's this? Diversion into that
Lord
small
of the Third
bush.
Lord gets reset. The concealed play from Brusco won't amount up to anything. Super Prince tries his best to reach that backside, but Roku's at the back of Light. He wants to push it in. He gets onto Brusco. Lord in a 10th Super Ken steals the Lord away from under the hands of K1ngkong. And all the Philippines, they're scrambling. They want to fight for more. Iman goes down. But they're ramping up that tempo, they're ramping up the aggression. Brusco trying to push Luke away. As that Kelra, he's the only one coming in, striking Moreno, taking him to his grave. And Kelra takes it down. All that stands away from them and the base is the Lord in the way.
Ryan Churros! It happened again! They baited the Lord for a 4-man pickoff! They can't defend! They can't defend!
They have no one else! And Onic Philippines showing us that dominant performance.
Since malaki-laki rin yung panalo sa sa prize. Kumbaga, mas lalo siya naging motivation sa amin na mas maging gutom lalo sa pera, ganun. Kaya mas lalo kaming gigil sa practice. Mas lalo namin gustong lumakas palalo. Ang goal namin is yung first half muna ng 2025. Goal namin buong team na lahat ng tournament na lalaroin namin, 100% kami magiging competitive, tapos tatapusin namin lahat ng tournament ng walang regrets.
Onic Philippines playing to their strengths. They're going for the aggression, staying within the jungles. That's why you pick up that hill. That's why you pick up that jaw hit. Bennyqt Alpha, like a sitting dog, dealing a lot of damage. Luke trying his best, but Light gets taken down first, as well as K1ngkong. No jungle. Bennyqt Alpha has a chance to come back into the game when it comes late.
Oh
Luke
no,
walks into a minefield, gets taken out by K1ngkong's fracture. And Onic Philippines, that's 3-1 on the top side too. The implosion pulls back Brusco with the crossbow tank, dealing a lot of damage on the Super Friends, but not enough to take him down. But here comes the rest of the team coming in, pushing them back out of the way from that lane, giving a lot of space for Iman to get that farm, the extra farm that he so desperately needs. And Super Ken trying his best to farm up, picking up the scraps that Kirk is leaving behind.
Kirk sees 3, 4, make that 5. In comes the reinforcement, Super Prince blasting away the threat of it. Because I think Bennyqt is more afraid of the engagement, which is correct to do because they're all implosion by Light!
The pushback knocking off, pulling back 2, but it's not enough! Onic Philippines, they're just eating every single one of the damage that Bennyqt Alpha is getting into them. The SOD lands, but it does not matter as Kirk is way too far ahead.
Oh, Moreno! I take it back. Both are just as threatening. Both are just as scary. The actual damage and the thought of what it might do. Onic PH across the board taking wins.
Do this
as a Hilda, the highest
bottom
level
side,
of play
Amon's spot of bother gets taken out. Solo kill by Kelra. But here comes the Goon Squad up to the back line. They're taking it through. K1ngkong with the fracture. It does not matter. He takes another one down. 3 down for BTR.
As I was saying, you only really do that as a Hilda when you have the money to spare. And boy, do they have the money to spare. They're 11,000 gold up, pushing down bottom, and I think the call for Onic is endable.
They're marching in with the king. They're going for the throne. They're pillaging everything, taking everything away from BTR. The dominance, the kings, the reigning champions have proven that they deserve that throne.
The Super Fam sweeps in dominant fashion, 2-0.
I'm more interested in knowing how you guys are going into your scrims. How exactly have you guys made full use of your scrims currently in Johor? Because again, I'm assuming everybody wants to play against you guys.
Right now we have a limited scrim time, so that's it. Only Onic Indo, yeah.
Only Onic
scrim to
With your sister squad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right now.
funny enough, I want to get your opinion on Onic Indonesia, right? How are they in comparison to you guys? Do you think they will make it out of the groups to join you guys alongside in the playoffs, or do you think that they're still missing something?
Right now, I think we're gonna face them on playoffs. So I hope we face on grand finals.
Oh, so the Onyx, right? The sister teams in playoffs. Kirk, I want to kind of get your thought on this, right? Because so Churros did say that teams who have kind of won it all, won the biggest championship like you guys, the M Series. How do you keep on being hungry and wanting to keep on winning, right? How do you keep yourself motivated?
Our coach always said that M6 is M6 and Snapdragon and is Snapdragon, like that.
But
So
what do you
M6
think?
is already in the past.
Yeah, but what do you think? Like, do you think like, okay, I'm one of the best in the world, and the pressure's getting to me? How do you feel about like after winning M6, and what are your goals moving forward?
Our goal is to defend the MPL champion and participate in the MC.
Well, it's kind of looking up to see in that respect.
So like a potential golden road, like for you guys, right? Like three
Yeah.
teams have attempted it. None of them have succeeded. You think that the fourth time is going to be charm? Is this year going to be that Onic PH shirt, like the strongest run that we have seen? It seems to me that you guys are building up towards that route. You think it's going to maintain throughout the rest of 2025?
We're gonna try this year.